This is a celebration in the Burren of farming, traditional pastoral farming, and it's trying to convey the message to broader society that farming, we need our farmers for food production, but we also need our farmers to sustain our rural communities, to support our environment, our natural environment and our cultural environment, and to keep these cultural traditions like winterage, the passage of cattle down the hill, to keep that tradition alive and to remind the younger generations that these things are really important, these historical things are really important to sustain into the future. So we're delighted to have a lovely walk today.
I'm just going to explain we're going to walk up 4 kilometres behind the cattle. So it's walk up the green road to my right, this side, and the cattle will be put into a field higher up the hill, following the tradition of winterage.
Good evening or good morning everybody, or afternoon, whatever time it is. You're very welcome, and it's wonderful to have such a massive crowd of people here to assist on putting the cattle to the mount and the 5,000-year-old tradition. Of course, you were participating in something that's gone on for 5,000 years.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Our help is in the name of the Lord. And let us pray. Lord God, King of heaven and earth, Word of the Father, the whole world made all creation. Destiny for us.
Put the cattle in this field, kind of what is it about the grass here? Are you happy they'll be here for the winter?
Oh yeah, just to take them off the fields and that for the winter, that they better lie here, better food here for the winter and more shelter and healthier for them.
Yeah. And so they've come off the greenland at the bottom.
Yeah.
And we've brought them up here, and as you can see, there seems to be quite a good diversity of species there, and you're kind of happy that.
Yeah, it's all naturally grown, like there's no manure, no fertilizer, nothing in it. It's healthier for them than down the lowland for the winter.
And would some of these cattle be in calf?
They're all in calf.
They're all in calf.
All in calf.
Wow.
Here.
Would they be walking up onto those hills as well?
Yeah, right up to the top.
Right up to the top.
Right up to the top.
So they have quite a good area up there. So how much acreage do they have here to kind of use? Or
they'd have about 200 acres, 250.
Brilliant.
30 acres, yeah.
So you just let them roam off?
Roam off the whole lot of it, yeah.
And you come up every day or two?
Every day and check them.
Check them, yeah.
Just to make sure they're all healthy and all okay and everything.
And would many of them have calves up here? Or
None of them.
None of them. You bring them down before that happens?
Yeah. I don't ever remember any of them getting hurt up there or anything like that. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Is this a common, this area?
It's commonage to...
No, it's private.
All right.
Yeah, private.
So a lot of the farmers in the Burren would have kind of greenland for the summertime, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
and then the winterage.
Their own winterage then for the wintertime.
The wintertime.
Yeah.
And would you maybe explain to people that don't know kind of why do you swap between the two, or?
just as healthier to have them up in the mountain for the winter instead of having them below in the fields, because they get too wet and the grass is no good. This grass is better for them than the field grass for the winter.
Yeah.
And plus it spares a lot in silage and that as well too. So.
Of course. Someone was asking me on the way up, but surely there'd be no water up here for them.
Oh, there's loads of water.
Okay, where's there springs?
There's water we pass it coming over the road there, and then there's 2 more places they can get water above and top as well too.
So they know well.
Oh, they know where to go.
Yeah.
When would you start giving them those nuts?
Giving them the nuts, probably coming up to Christmas, in around that.
So you get a few months.
Yeah.
So you don't have to supplement before that? No.
They'll get enough in the grass and that.
Yeah.
Find them mostly Charlie and Limousine around
Okay.
here, but few.
Cemental, no?
Yeah, few Cementals and Aberdeen Angus and few black whiteheads and that as well too. It's mostly Limousine because they breed better calves. Better stock.
Are you going up there? Yeah. Okay. Come through now if you're going up. It's back of the way. She's here, I see her there.